Senate Democrats say they will get the votes this week to pass an immigration bill. But at least one senator says that bill will be dead on arrival in the House. Debate is raging in Washington not only about the bill, but about the danger it poses to the Republican Party. John Woggy explains.
Some in the GOP are sending out dire warnings that the party is through if it doesn't get on the right side of the immigration bill.
If we don't pass immigration reform, if we don't get it off the table in a reasonable, practical way, it doesn't matter who you run in 2016. We're in a demographic death spiral as a party, and the only way we can get back in good graces with the Hispanic community, in my view, is pass comprehensive immigration reform. If you don't do that, it really doesn't matter who we run, in my view.
But many conservatives are concerned that politics is pushing lawmakers to pass a 1,200-page immigration bill in the same way Congress passed Obamacare in 2009. Without even knowing how it will affect the country.
I reject the idea that this policy reform of fixing our broken immigration system should be done for political or electoral reasons. I think that's the wrong reason, and I think it could lead to a bad result, because then when you say that we have to do this for political reasons, you may end up swallowing a bad policy out of a misplaced desperation.
Kentucky Senator Rand Paul says he won't support the bill after his amendment to enforce border security first failed. But he's urging Republicans to appeal to Americans of all races and ages.
We need to have this optimism, this happiness about our party that is that it is enticing to people. It needs to appeal to people of all races. When we look like America, when we have tattoos, without tattoos, with ponytails, without ponytails.
For the Democrats, Senate Majority Whip Chuck Schumer's immigration push has been a brilliant political strategy, shoving the IRS and Benghazi scandals to the side and dividing Republicans with a goal of adding millions of Democratic voters.
This is going to be a historic week for the Senate as we pass comprehensive immigration reform. We're about at 2/3 of the Senate right now. Our momentum is growing, so I believe we'll be in the neighborhood of 70 votes by the time the vote occurs at the end of the week.
Schumer also cautioned on CNN Sunday that he could see 1 million demonstrators meeting on the Mall if House Republicans try to bottle up or substantially change the Senate's version of the bill, a sign that Democrats hope it will be a wedge issue to help them take over the House in 2014. But Senator Paul doesn't seem to be intimidated.
It'll pass the Senate, but it's dead on arrival in the House. The House is much closer to me, and I think they think border security has to come first before you get immigration reform.
John Woggy, CBN News.